Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all going to have a very successful day. I want to share with you the fact that tonight, when the stars come out, it is officially the month of Nisan, the month of Pesach. I'm very excited about Pesach this year. It's going to be different. It's going to be unusual, being with just the family, but it's an opportunity, a real opportunity. We have to start thinking about it now. I want to share with you one thought from the Passover Haggadah. Clearly, one of the favorite moments, one of the highlights for all of us is the singing of Dayenu. Everyone singing together, rejoicing. But if you think about what the words mean of Dayenu, it's really quite strange. It starts off okay. It says, if God had brought us out of Egypt and had not carried out judgments against the Egyptians, Dayenu, it would have been enough. Or if he had carried out judgment against the Egyptians but had not destroyed their idols, Dayenu, it would have been enough. If he had destroyed their idols but not given us their wealth, Dayenu, it would have been enough. And then it gets a little weird. If God had given us their wealth, but had not split the sea for us, Dayenu, it would have been enough. Really? Would it have been enough? God given us their wealth, we get to the sea, and all of a sudden, the sea doesn't split, we're dead. Massacre at the banks of the sea. Or it says, if God had taken us through the sea on dry land, and had not drowned our oppressors in it, Dayenu. Really? It would have been enough? I don't think so. I think we would have gotten on the other side of the sea, and the Egyptians would have gotten on the other side of the sea, and they would have slaughtered us over there. Or if he had drowned our oppressors, and he had not supplied our needs in the desert for 40 years, it would have been enough. I don't think that would have been enough. I think we would have starved to death as a nation after 2 or 3 days in the desert. And then it says, if God had brought us before Mount Sinai and not given us the Torah, it would have been enough. Well, what would have been the point of that? A sightseeing tour of Mount Sinai? It's not even a very impressive mountain. So what is going on with this song that we sing every year with such excitement? So I think the message really is that we have to learn in life that there are two things. There's the journey and there's the destination. And sometimes we get so focused on the destination, where we're trying to get to, that we fail to appreciate and to express gratitude for each step along in the journey. What does it mean, Dayenu? It means, of course, it would not have been enough for us. That's not what the song means. It doesn't mean it would have been enough if the story had ended there. It means it's enough for us to be grateful, because in life we have to learn how to celebrate each step of a journey towards wholeness and towards personal liberation. Dayenu means that if we reject each step because it's not the entire liberation, then we'll never be able to achieve the whole liberation. Dayenu means that we have to sing through life, stepping each step of the way, appreciating the journey, appreciating where we are, even if the goal is not in sight. But it's not about the goal, it's about the journey. It's about getting there, aiming for the sky. Of course, we want to aim as high as we can, but we want to move slowly and enjoy each step of the journey. And even if we don't know where it's leading us, we find ourselves in unusual times. There's no question about it. And we don't see where the end is in sight. But we have to stop and appreciate the journey. We have to see the good in this. And we have to recognize that God is leading us somewhere. There is liberation. There is ultimate freedom where this is going. But we have to, instead of fixating and focusing on where that end goal is, we have to be able to stop and say, Dayenu, appreciate today. Appreciate what I have today. Appreciate this step in the journey. And if we do, we can sing together Dayenu as we march towards our own personal freedom. Have a wonderful day.